Hey there, my lovely Geminis. Thank you so much for joining me today. I'm so happy you're here. Hope you're all doing really well. This is a general love and relationship reading. So we're taking a look at the energies between you and your person of interest today. So the energies between you both, any future energies as well. I'll try and get as much information as I possibly can. I recommend checking out all your placements, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus for a full picture of what is going on with you. These readings aren't date specific either, so I trust that whenever you have found this message that there is something in it for you today. Okay, let's find out what the general energies are surrounding you and your person. Oh my goodness, you get emotional whirlwind coming out. So it feels like this is quite a turbulent time with you and your person. Okay, I feel like there's a lot of kind of emotions that just kind of pass through. So it like feels very intense emotionally, and then things settle down and you're okay again. And that maybe that there has been some drama in this connection, okay, that's been going on right now. And we get the card illusions as well. So I feel like somebody is not seeing the bigger picture. They're not seeing the truth of the situation. Okay, it may be that they have, you know, these readings can resonate vice versa, but it feels like somebody in this connection has just really can't see that clear picture of what's going on. It's like their judgment is clouded for whatever reason, or they're making assumptions is what I'm hearing from Spirit. They're making assumptions about what's going on or what will happen for the future, or what the other person is thinking, something like this. We can explore it, we'll see. But there's this energy of kind of like making assumptions, and that is creating a situation where maybe you or your person, maybe both of you, because the energies can mirror one another, aren't seeing things clearly, okay, or seeing things, the truth of the situation is what I want to say. And also we have this here, it says unstable, and this one says unbalanced. So it feels like there's like a bit of an unbalanced connection going on between you and your person. Maybe one is giving more than the other. Maybe one person is taking more than they're giving, right? Maybe that's your person. It could be like that right now, or just like that the emotions, there's not a lot of harmony and it doesn't feel very kind of stable, right? But we will explore this further. So it feels like it's quite an intense time emotionally. I'm hearing lots of ups and downs. Look at this, this is interesting. So you get the card pause. So it may be that you're in no contact, that you're taking a break, that you're on pause. It could be that your person has pulled their energy away a little bit from you. So after, you know, a dramatic time, there may be something that is quieter. We have balancing the scales, Libra's energy showing up here as well. But it's interesting that we were talking about things being unbalanced, right? And this is what is needed. This is the medicine in this situation that is needed, is to bring things back into balance so that it can be a fair exchange, is what I want to say, okay, of the relationship being 50-50, not 80-20, not 90-10, okay? So this is the message that's coming out of the relationship being a fair exchange, right, between one another, all right? So that could be in terms of investment or time or love, right? You can see how it resonates. Let's see what's going on for you and your person. Sorry, I thought I had my deck upside down. When I pulled two that are in reverse together like that, I thought my deck was upside down. So we have Queen of Wands in the reverse, Three of Wands in the reverse, and the King of Pentacles. So I feel like there's this energy surrounding this where you don't feel confident that they will invest in you for the future, is what I'm saying. You want them to level up, okay? There's this energy, because the King of Pentacles to me is the kind of shiz just got real card. Like, this is real now. Like, I'm serious. That's what this is saying to me. It's just like, I'm serious. So it feels, Gemini, like you're really serious about something showing up here. Taurus energy, Leo's energy showing up really strongly in your reading, okay? This could be about location. For some of you, this could be a long distance connection, and this, what you're being serious about is just like, you know, are we going to be in the same place at the same time? Are we going to kind of make this happen? It's just a message for some of you, not for all of you. But really, you don't feel like you can be confident about the future. It's like what are you offering me here for the future? Because it feels like you know very clearly what it is that you want. You have a very clear vision about what it is that you want for the future in terms of your own lifestyle, but also in terms of this connection. And yet you don't feel confident that your person is able to offer that to you. You don't feel 100% sure or kind of stable in that vision. What I'm hearing from Spirit is they're not sharing that vision with you. So maybe they want very different things. Maybe you want something more traditional and they want something more fluid, or you want to settle down and put down roots and they want to travel. I'm just giving examples of how the energies may be showing up here. So it feels like you're kind of really looking at the commitment here, looking at the long term, and that you don't feel confident that they will come through. But it feels like you're hoping that they will, that you're hopeful that they will, right? There could be some jealousy here as well showing up as well that I'm seeing, but we will explore that further. I feel like someone in this connection has been triggered into jealousy around things, or they get very jealous, and that this is really kind of holding things back a little bit. It can kind of, it's stopping you from making progress in the long term, and it's stopping you from kind of feeling confident in them. So that jealousy may be undermining this connection a little bit. That may be pertaining to the illusions that we were talking about earlier. You know, maybe they think there's things that are going on which aren't. Okay, or they see things and they perceive a threat. Like, you know, if you're chatting to your friends, or you've got a friend, or they just don't like your attention being elsewhere and they perceive it as a threat, and that's the illusion. Okay. You get Page of Wands, Three of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune. This connection has brought a big change into your life. There's a big spark here, a lot of flirtation. Feels like, you know, like a lot of sexual attraction, very exciting. Feels like it's got a lot of potential here, and that you'd like to kind of, you realize that, well, your person does. Your person's very attracted to you, right? They're really drawn to you. They feel the spark of this, okay? You may have met in a friendship group for some of you, like friend of a friend, excuse me, or a cousin, something like this. But meeting this person, right, they really feel like you stand out from the crowd, and that you've changed their life in some way, okay? Is what I'm saying. They've kind of changed their life, but there is a recognition here that this is something that needs working on, right? It needs working on. There's something here as well where you have sparked them into leveling up. They look up to you, is what I'm seeing from these cards. There's something about you where maybe you're more emotionally mature, or just kind of more mature in your outlook or in your vision for the future, and they look up to you in that way, and that's kind of changed their perception of things. I'm hearing the words lucky break as well. Let's see what else is going on. Also, we have a Queen and a King here, don't we? Queen of Wands and the King of Pentacles. So there is a Queen and a King here, but they're kind of not on the same page, and the Queen's in the reverse as well showing up in your reading so far. So it's just like two people who are not seeing eye to eye is what I'm saying. You are like, you're kind of like chalk and cheese in a way as well. I feel like one of you is more like fly by the seat of your pants, just kind of see how it goes, take it as it goes, you know, very, very fluid. And one of you is kind of likes to be sure of things, gets a bit anxious if, you know, they don't know what's what, or they don't know what's going to happen. They like surety, right? They like to know where they stand, all of this, and it's not so important to the other person, or like it isn't their love language or something like this. That's what I'm seeing here, and it's just like you don't understand that about each other, right? That you've got these totally different needs, or these opposing needs is what I'm hearing from Spirit. And this is stopping you from like fully connecting with one another. So you don't see that about each other, or like they don't see that about you. You haven't recognized that in this connection, that you've got these opposing needs, or that you come at things from like a totally different space. You may have come from like quite different backgrounds for some of you as well. Now look at this. Right, the Lovers, Queen of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles. Beautiful soulmate energy showing up here in your reading, your Gemini energy, your own energy showing up in this reading as well. twin flame energy, if you resonate with that label. So this is like powerful feelings that they have for you, Gemini. They recognize you at the soul level. There's a strong level of like energetic recognition. Your soul and their soul recognizes each other. You know, your heart recognizes their heart. So it feels like a very, very deep bond that you have. And I feel like that this, with this Queen of Pentacles, goes over many lifetimes, right? That this is like a past life connection, and this is why you feel kind of so familiar to one another. So it feels like a very deep bond. They feel blessed to know you, to have this love for you, right? They see you as really amazing, really attractive, right? Somebody who brings like a lot of abundance into their life, a lot of richness, someone that they want to explore this with. But there's something about this connection which, what I'm hearing from Spirit, is it feels impossible. It feels impossible. This is what's in their energy field, okay, what's coming up from them. So there is this energy that, you know, they were focused on their goals, they were focused on work, they met you, and this kind of, it has changed things. Like maybe it's put a spanner in the works for them, or it has just changed the situation, changed their outlook about things. But there's something about this where they're just like, this feels impossible. I do see the dramas here that have been playing out between you, or the intensity, the intense conversations or kind of exchange of emotion that you have between you and your person. With this Two of Pentacles, again, this theme coming up in your reading about things being unbalanced, right? About things not being balanced, not getting into alignment between you, not getting balance between you, like a lack of harmony, like something that's quite chaotic. But they recognize you at the soul level, and they see you as kind of very special and someone that they could have a long-term relationship with. But that promise of the long term really hangs in the balance, is what I'm sensing from Spirit, okay? But that is a nice thing, you know. I just said to Spirit, how does Gemini's person feel? And this is the Lovers. This is how they feel. So it's like they see you very clearly as well, is what I'm sensing here. There's something about this where that feeling of recognizing you at the soul level, they see you very clearly, right? Maybe you don't feel, or maybe the conversations that you have are quite deep, or that you've both got like a spiritual interest in something, or it's like the feeling's mutual, is what I'm hearing. It's just like you understand each other. The way that you feel about them is how they feel about you. That the feeling's mutual, that you mirror one another so completely. You exchange like a lot of energy with one another. Okay, and that energy, so like at the soul level, at the energetic level, you're the same, right? You feel very similar. So you may show up differently, you may have different needs. On the surface, this is our ego, our personality, but at the soul, you're the same, right? Let's see what else we got. Okay, you get Two of Swords, Five of Wands, Five of Cups. So 5-5 or 5-5-5 may be a sign for you in this connection. There is change coming in here. They're reluctant to make a decision because they don't want to rock the boat, is what I'm hearing from Spirit, right? Again, this energy of illusion with this Two of Swords energy, and you know, she's wearing this blindfold in the image. So it's just like not seeing the bigger picture, not being able to see clearly, you know, fear of making the wrong decision here as well. So is what I'm seeing, and they don't want to make this decision because they don't want to rock the boat, and they don't want to lose you, right? Ultimately, a decision needs to be made here, but they're kind of reluctant to do that. I feel like they're very much in their own energy, that they feel kind of, there's an energy of sorrow around this. They feel a bit sorry for themselves. They feel like they're incapable or unable of making this decision, or making this being definitive. They don't like fighting with you, is what I'm hearing. It makes them really sad as well. It's like they're reluctant to speak up or make any decision to you, because arguing with you and fighting makes them really, really sad, because they don't like hurting you, right? I do sense that this is someone who really respects you, and they don't like hurting you. Ace of Wands, Seven of Pentacles, Nine of Wands. Okay, so they're thinking a lot about the future. They've invested in this connection already. They've invested their time. They've invested their heart, their love, right? In you. They've invested energy in this connection. They're very drawn to you. They're very attracted to you, right? And there's a lot of motivation here for them to continue to do that, to continue to invest in you. They want to put more into this connection, right? Because they feel like they've put too much into it to let go of it now, is what I'm sensing. You know, you've come so far. They don't want to let go of this now. They don't want to, don't know how to describe it. It just feels like you've both invested in each other. You've been on this journey together of getting to know each other, of exploring things, right? And now you're bonded to one another. You have this strong bond to one another. And that isn't something that's easily broken. It isn't something that's easily forgotten. It isn't something that can just be let go of, right? So that's the kind of energy that I'm getting, that they are, yeah, this deck, that... Yeah, there's some water under the bridge. Yeah, you've been through some things, but they're very motivated to continue to kind of figure this out, right? To kind of move forward with this, to continue to invest in this, because it feels like you're close to a breakthrough. You know, it feels like you're kind of nearly there. It's just like, don't give up now, because you're nearly there. Their defenses are up a little bit though when it comes to talking to you or talking to you about the future, right? I feel this may cause some stuckness, some stagnation. But I feel like you're going to be cutting through that. There is this motivation here. Again, that spark. I'm seeing the spark of attraction, right? There is a motivation to overcome this kind of barrier. It may be that you've put up a bit of a barrier to them. If you're feeling like, I just need to be in my own energy, I've just kind of had enough. There may be that. Let's see. Yeah, Nine of Wands again. Interesting energy. So you get King of Swords, Nine of Cups in the reverse, and the Nine of Wands. So 99 or 999 may be a sign for you as well. More repeating numbers coming in here. It's just like they're letting their head rule their heart is what I'm seeing when it comes to this connection. They feel like some disappointment around this. It may be that they're being a little bit detached. It may be that they feel like they're being like cold towards you in some way. There's this energy that they're being cold towards you, and they feel like this is for the best. They've really kind of got their defenses up. It's just like they're not open to talking to you right now. Nine of Wands again showing up for you. It's just like they just really, really got their back, like putting up a boundary, or just like putting up their defenses towards you. So it may feel at this time like it's difficult to connect with them in some way. I feel like they're being very cold towards you, right? And I feel like this is a defense. Yeah, that's what I'm hearing, a defense mechanism. They're in some sort of energy where however they're showing up for you, it's a defense mechanism, okay? It's not because they don't care. They may be acting like they don't care, but it's a defense mechanism. That's what I'm sensing. They may be acting like they don't care, but it's this defense mechanism that they've got. They're just like, this is how I'm going to protect myself. This is how I stop myself from getting hurt. Oh, I love it. So I feel like they're taking this more seriously now, you know, moving forward into the future. You get Page of Cups, you get Three of Wands, and the Two of Cups as well. More soulmate energy, more Gemini energy showing up here as well. I feel like they want to go the distance to make this happen. It's just like maybe they were being a little bit superficial, or they realized that they were being a little bit short-sighted is what I want to say, or a little bit selfish, but short-sighted is what I'm thinking. Like they didn't quite understand what it took to make a relationship work, a real deep bonded relationship. They didn't understand, or they didn't have the skills previously in order to do that. But I see them kind of wanting to go the distance with you, right? Again, this could be like a long distance connection that you're in with this Three of Wands energy. okay? But I see them wanting to go the distance with you. They're looking to the future and just going, what's next, right? And what they want is union with you or a reunion, okay? They're coming towards you to offer love. They want to be in relationship with you, right? This is someone who really wants to have a relationship with you, Gemini. They want to meet you halfway. I see them being able to do that. If they haven't been able to do that in the past, yeah, they may be acting out of this defense mechanism, but it feels like a very human sort of response to this situation. Let's get some messages for you. But, you know, they see you in their future is what I want to say. When they look to the future, they see you in their future and they see it very clearly and they want to be in relationship with you. And I feel like this has got a lot of long-term potential. We have a can't handle the situation, very common. That one comes out all the time. Yeah, that kind of chaos that we've been talking about, that defense mechanism, that struggle is mirrored in that message, I feel. Oh, it says, it hurts to be without you. So if you are apart or like in different places or just in no contact, they are struggling so much not being with you right now. They're just like, it's really painful for them. So that's sweet. And I feel conflicted. We really see that here, that they've been going backwards and forwards with their emotions quite a lot. You know, being triggered into that defense mechanism and things like that. And we see that with the Two of Pentacles as well. That on the one hand, they want you and they want you so much, but on the other hand, they're just like, oh, this is going to be a big change in my life. If I step up to this relationship, it's going to be like the closing of a chapter, the beginning of something new. So I think that they're dealing with some of that energy. All right, that's everything that I have for you, Gemini. It's been a really beautiful reading. I hope you have got some benefit out of it in some way. If you feel called to, you want to find out more about this connection, I do recommend my friend Misha. She reads the Akashic Records. You may have heard me mention her before, but the Akashic Records are like an energetic library of your own soul's journey throughout all lifetimes. So if you do have questions about this connection, right? You know, is this really my twin flame? Is it a false twin? Are they soulmates? Have we been together in a past life? Will we be together? What are the blocks to this connection? How can we overcome those blocks? How can we be together? Whatever it is, Misha can reveal that to you. She's very, very gifted, and it's such a deep, nourishing and life-changing experience. It will give you really powerful insights. So if that resonates with you, like, you know, you'll know, right? If it's for you, you'll know. Check that out. It's linked in the description box. If you scroll right down, you'll find Misha's details there. Misha is offering Lumiere subscribers $7.77 off her Akashic Record readings at the moment, so do use that discount code. But I'm sending you lots of love and blessings, and I look forward to seeing you again soon. You take care. Bye-bye.